Being in the water physically creates possibilities that don't exist for me out of the water. I can move my body in ways that I'm not strong enough to do anymore, and that can feel like flying. It is amazing. I'm Alex, I'm 44, I'm a software engineer, and I'm living with motor neurone disease. MND attacks the motor neurons. They progressively die, and what that means is all of the muscles that you have voluntary control over, you start to lose that control, and as the muscles lose their nerve supply, the muscle fibers start to die. So you have loss of control and muscle wasting. There is no way of halting or slowing or reversing that process. You imagine a future of yourself with your family, and now that is not possible. Back in September 2019, I wanted to find a way to exercise. At that point, I was still reasonably mobile. I was aware of this place, but I hadn't tried it at that point. So I came and I met Richard. Funny first session. I never learned to swim front crawl, and within about 5 minutes of being in the lake, he said, "You can't swim breaststroke in here. Sorry mate, you're gonna have to learn front crawl." So he taught me. And that was, at that point, it was fantastic to have a goal to work towards and a way of exercising.
I'm Richard Smith. I'm a professional triathlon and open water swimming coach. I'm based here at Vobster Quay, so I actually run the open water swimming program here and coordinate all the safety protocols, etc. So I met Alex in September of 2019. Alex came to me wanting to learn how to swim properly. And then when he introduced himself, he also mentioned that he had MND, and that was the first contact I had with him. And I've been working with him ever since.
My regular crew is now Jolene, Sarah and Neil, and often Ali as well, plus Richard when he's around. As I get into the water, the first part of the experience is the shock of the cold. I'm focused on my breathing, trying to accept what's going on and not fighting it, and trying to relax into it, because I know the faster I do that, the longer I get to sort of enjoy it. And I'm lying on my back most of the time. There's no other situation in my life where I take that amount of time to just look at the sky. It's hard to explain how good it feels. Before the illness, I had got very used to regularly being out in the country by myself. Coming here gives me that connection again, the feeling of being surrounded by the elements. With MND, I think no matter what your attitude, sometimes you have a difficult day and you can't help but worry about the future. And so when I'm in that mind frame, coming into the cold water is like a break from that. So you enter the water and the cold has an effect on your body. You almost start to panic. Your instinct is to get out of it, and you have to overcome that. And you can't do that while you're worrying about next year or whatever. So the cold just brings you into focus, and you get out, and there's maybe 10 minutes of craziness trying to get warm and dry. And then it's like your body's saying thank you for this experience. You just feel alive and relaxed and full of a kind of buzz, and I'm usually grinning afterwards uncontrollably. It is addictive coming here. I could be swimming elsewhere. I could be swimming in a much safer environment than this. Could be warm and comfortable. That would be missing the point from my point of view. It's the process of going into discomfort and then coming back out the other side. It's also something that I share with friends. Here we get to see how we are when we're really uncomfortable and shaking with cold. We get to see the things we each notice, whether it's a rainbow or the way the raindrops hit the surface of the lake, or the cormorant sitting in the tree and stretching his wings out. And you don't get that stuff in the pool.